Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hey.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we come to call. Hope everybody's doing well. Great to see everybody in chat. Dog Man, what's up?
Greetings.
Long Duck Dong, what's happening? Finding the Trackway, how are you? Grasshopper. Danny Staten, what's up? Mr. Lee. How you doing, buddy? Andy, I almost said Andy Taylor. Mr. Taylor, what's up? No, it wasn't. I looked at his name and I was trying to see what he said, and it said, and away.
Oh, yeah. I
heard,
Andy.
I imposed the one over the other.
Susie, good to
what's
see
up,
you.
Susie?
Tattoo biker. Hey.
What's up, buddy? Who else? I know we have more here.
Lee.
Sharon,
Trackway.
how are you? D-Worm. What up? Wasn't that for Friday? Was it D-Worm or just Worm?
It was just Worm. Yeah, Worm.
Good to be here, he says. Right on. Well, guys, welcome. If you've never been here before, welcome. What we do is we just hang out. We'll put the link in chat so anybody can join us. Come on, hang out, say hi, introduce yourself. You got something you want to talk about, feel free to come hang out.
Grasshopper said, what if some really famous person was in here and we just didn't know it?
That'd be cool.
Could be. Would it matter? Would it matter? Would it make a difference?
Really, no.
No.
Not at all. I don't get Moving Mountain, what's happening?
Oh, fangirl.
Yeah, I don't do the fangirl thing. I've met enough people in my life. I just never was that way.
I think it's cool just, meet people that are.
Oh, absolutely.
Figures.
Oh, no. There's
cool.
always and it's funny because whoever I meet, there's always a decent story to tell that goes along
with it. Yeah, the very few that I have. Me too.
I mean, hell, you walked literally face to belly into Shaq. That's
slammed into his
that's
belly.
Crazy.
That was funny. That was Christmas Eve.
Mikey, what's up? Yeah, they were a music store, right?
Yeah, I was in there looking for a ukulele for my second youngest daughter, and it was a specific one, and nobody had it. And online it said they did, called, finally got through. They said yes. So we rushed down, said they were setting it aside, and they never did. So we were running around trying to find something similar. And I remember seeing a display on the outside of the acoustic room, like right when you first walked in the door of the music shop. And I ran back out to go look and see what was, down there on the floor on display, hoping I'd get lucky. And as I'm walking the circle around the registers in the middle, and I'm looking down, looking at the instruments, and bam, I said, oh, shit. And I looked up and I said, oh, shit. And cracked up laughing. It was Shaquille O'Neal. And he looks down at me and laughed both times. I mean, he's kind of chuckled like, damn, because I was on a mission. I wasn't looking. I hit pretty hard. It was smack dab in his belly. That's how monstrously tall he is. That was funny.
I like that story.
Yeah, we stood there cracked up, and he kind of gave me a half hug, checked on me, settled me. Right? He settled me and asked me, was I okay? And I laughed and said, yeah. And
Kelly, how are you?
By that time, he was getting mobbed with people. And
oh, yeah.
Yeah. After that, it was,
and he was there on his own mission on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking awesome. He was walking around. I guess I was under the impression that he was good friends with the store owner, the shop owner. I did hear later on that he did has a house pretty close to that store, but he's there on Christmas Eve. And, after the interaction, I went back at it. I'm still there looking for the ukulele, and there's kids running around, parents are shopping, stores open for another hour, maybe if that. And next thing you know, I see these two little boys. They were twins, probably about 6 years old, come walking out of the acoustic room with two guitars in their hand, one in each hand. Actually, I think it wasn't the acoustic room. It was one room. Anyways, they were electric guitars. these things were bigger than they were, and they were like, "Mommy, Daddy, look what the man bought me." He was Shaquille O'Neal went around the store, and any kid that was in there, whatever hands were on their instrument was on, he bought for them. One kid was sitting at the piano, playing the piano.
Damn.
Yeah, it was cool.
And then as really bad chopsticks and checks, like you got a kid.
Yeah, right. And then after looking around, I never did find what I was looking for. Getting ready to leave, and here comes a line of employees, staff, with stacks of pizzas in their hand, Domino's. Like, I mean, they couldn't see over the top of them. They're all walking in, and here's Shaq right behind them with fistfuls of bags filled with 2-liter bottles of sodas. Like, I mean, he must have had 20 bags in each hand. and he's just, walking in right behind him with a smile. He bought the whole staff pizza for dinner, lunch, whatever.
If I could, I would. I would do
right?
shit like that.
I mean, that was that was cool. I kind of wish I had one of my girls there with me.
Yeah, you never know what instrument they might have chosen.
Yeah, I mean, they're all musically inclined, so yeah. Her one
daughter,
my youngest.
Yeah, she's
she just put out a song. What do they call it now? An album? I mean,
but an album is
I know
is multiple songs,
right?
But
a single. She put out a single.
Yeah.
A couple of them, I suppose. Yeah, she's.
But she also plays guitar and she plays piano and.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Sings. She's really good.
She goes and does gigs at local bars and coffee shops,
bistros, and yeah.
Wherever she could be heard, she's out there trying to get.
And she's a youngin',
Oh yeah, she just turned 22.
Yeah, so it's great to see somebody go after that. Chase the dream.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And she works hard. She works full time. She's been running restaurants since she was 16. Yeah, she's a good girl.
Chris, how are you?
Proud of her. Proud of all my girls.
Rexhan, what's going on? Hey, Blazer. Feisty Kitty, welcome. Hey, Tina. Wow, we got 55 here already? I'll tell you what. Let me get this out of the way. All right. Link is in chat, so if anybody wants to come on and hang out, because we'll sit here and babble and babble.
Oh, we will. For sure.
I mean, it's only been 6 minutes, but...
That's it?
I had to throw that in there because I know that was going to be the reaction. What? It seemed like a 20-minute story.
I swear.
Too funny. Does she know Gordon Lightfoot yet, Mogs? Who?
I don't think anybody does now.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just being funny, responding. I don't know what he means by that.
I don't know who she is.
I don't know.
Your daughter. Does she know Gordon Lightfoot? How to sing Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, I get it.
Oh, I get
sorry.
it.
A little slow on the uptake there.
Right. Well, that goes to show you things can completely be misunderstood in context in writing.
Aussie Sue, welcome. Yeah, no, she is more along the lines of Billie Eilish.
I say an indie folk kind of mix. It's her. I don't want to say it's her own style because I've heard a couple of different artists like that her age, but yeah, it's a different sound, but it's cool, and she writes her own music.
Mikey, what's up?
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Can you hear me okay? I know I got a bad satellite connection, but hope you can hear me.
No, it sounds good. Where are you coming from?
Okay. Well, I live in with my wife in Toronto, Canada. Ontario. Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Nice. I think I've actually been.
And we have a few cryptids that and we have a few cryptids that lay around here. Yeah.
Such as? I think there's a little bit of a
delay.
delay.
Hello, Mr. Lee. Yeah. Mr. Lee, 3PO? That's a cool name. I like that. Yeah.
Mr. Lee's been one of our mods for a long time. He's been here forever.
He's family.
Yeah. As is our most here.
Cool.
LIB said he had a lag last time.
Karen, how are
Yeah,
you?
I had a story that I said in there about. Hey, Karen. Yeah, I had a story about Charles Barkley. I met him in a bar in Scottsdale, Arizona during the 1990s. He had just left the Suns and he went to go play for the Houston Rockets. And he was so bummed out because he had never won a title. And I remember that finals with Chicago, and yeah. And I spoke with him for about 2.5 hours. It's my favorite experience because
no,
he was one of my favorite basketball players growing up. So, yeah, the Chuckster, he's cool. Yeah, good person.
No, I met a few sports figures, mostly some singers, some actors, actresses. Because I used to live so close to New York, and I worked in New York or delivered to New York, so it was you were more likely to see somebody when you were in the city.
Right.
But yeah, Charles Barkley, that's cool. I like Charles Barkley. What else? Any other sightings?
Yeah, he was very cool.
Famous people. You mentioned cryptids. What do you got near you?
From a distance, he's a very tall man.
Who was that? Yeah, there's a major delay.
Yeah, big time.
You mentioned satellite.
I think the only other interesting person that was a cool story that I met was Boz Scaggs.
Yes.
I moved to Florida in 2001. I transferred down. I used to manage Pep Boys Automotive. I transferred down. They didn't have a position, so I got bumped to like the lowest level of assistant, which meant I was stuck working on a Sunday. I'm running the shop. My service manager or person that was supposed to work the desk called out, so I'm running the desk, and it was a dead slow, like end of July, 100 degrees out. There was nobody out. I remember walking out the end of the stall. I sat on the corner on a milk crate and I lit a cigarette, and here this car gets towed in and guy jumps out, and I check him in and he tells me his name, put all the information in the system, write up his ticket, and after all is said and done, I go back out to go smoke my cigarette, and here this gentleman comes walking around and he's like, "Hey, I left my cigarettes in my car. Can I bum one from you?" I'm like, "Sure, come on." I said, "Pull up the crate." And I pulled the crate and he sat down to the left of me, and phone rang. I'd have to get up a couple times, but I ended up sitting out there. We probably smoked about a half a pack of cigarettes before I realized who that was. Boz Scaggs sang with Steve Miller Band. And I had no clue. And we were talking music. That was the funny thing. And when I figured out who he was, he told me. He had to tell me. I didn't believe him. I really didn't believe him. He's like,
some ID stamps, please.
He's like, "I have my guitar in the trunk of my car." I'm like, "Yeah, good story. It's up there in the air. It's up on the lift." He couldn't prove it. So we kind of, joked back and forth, It was cool. I ended up hanging out with him, just sitting there, off and on throughout the day for most of the day. Finally fixed this car.
Yeah.
Basically, but I remember the last thing he said to me was he gave me a hug and thanked me. He said that was a great afternoon of just being himself and not worrying. It's not like people recognized him, but
he wasn't talking to a fan.
Yeah, I mean, I was though,
but
not knowing.
And not knowing, you're just talking to the guy next to you.
Right.
And that's awesome.
Yeah, that was hours out there. That was
right.
Yeah, that was very cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Get it to the chopper. Island Bigfoot. Yeah.
Susie B, how you doing? Good to see you.
I'm
Arnold
just seeing.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah.
Heywood.
Heywood, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I always met people in weird situations
Yeah.
in the bathroom. You know.
Well, I know I have one of those stories.
Nah, just
No, but I get it. Yeah.
it's not just a
I
don't know if
I like Long Island Bigfoots and everything.
I think it's delayed, does it?
you liked. Let's see what. Mikey, you made a friend, by the way.
With the cake.
Yeah, here. Is that chocolate
Ooh.
cake? Ooh.
It is. That
Mr. Lee has a sweet
that was
and he likes to watch people eat. So.
our wedding day
Oh, very cool.
cake.
Mike says
It had a Renaissance theme.
toilet talk is some of the most profound conversation.
That's right. It was chocolate peanut butter cake. Yeah, that's my wife just reminded me of. That was chocolate peanut butter cake, like a huge Reese's cake. That's kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd kill that with a
That's
glass of milk.
dangerous.
Yeah, and my guy was sinking. Yeah, do you see my on the left there? I was sinking into the cake. My lightness. My wife was fine on the right, but I was sinking down.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-oh.
leans
We
low.
just lost him.
No, we didn't.
Your character
Oh, thank you. Yes. So, okay. You guys went into the background. Yes. So this is a Reese's chocolate cake, and my lightness on top was starting to sink, and my wife laughed, says, drowning in
When,
the chocolate.
when did you get married?
Yeah.
what I said. You must have been eating all the chocolate.
We got married in Arizona on April 19th, 2016.
Oh,
And then we
wow.
moved
Well,
back to Canada here because she's from Canada. So, in 2017.
we're in Arizona.
I used to live in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay. Yeah, I used to live up by Sedona.
Kaju Ninja says, does Mikey have any Bigfoot / cryptid encounters? Hi, Tristan.
I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a story
I
out.
know. LAB says Mikey's got a backup singer.
I think we lost him. Mikey, you still there?
Danny says, sure, it's not Morris. Y'all got jokes tonight.
Right. No, I think we lost him. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
So who had that question?
Yes, I did have one. Outside of Colorado Springs, I saw a Bigfoot
really?
sign. Didn't know if one was going to come across or not. There might have been one at night when we came.
Oh, like a Bigfoot Crossing sign?
This isn't going to work if he's got that big of a delay.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Did somebody say that? Because I'm about to.
Yeah, a couple of people
I'm
have.
about to like.
A couple of people.
Yeah, Mikey, this is rough because I can't your signal's delayed and it's kind of choppy too. So I don't know.
It's leaving a lot of
And it's
dead air. And
I don't know if you want to try to back out and come back in. I don't know if that's going to matter.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Unless you didn't hear me.
Right. I wasn't sure.
I was like, No, I'm saying if you want to back out and come back in, it might reboot. I don't know, because it's too much of a delay. And it's not a good signal.
Yeah, there's some grasshopper, so there's a good 10-second delay.
Yeah, no, I know it's tough. But second chance, we'll see what happens. Excuse me.
Let's see.
I haven't seen a Bigfoot, but I saw a sign, so I know I was close. And I actually think it was a Bigfoot Crossing sign. It wasn't like,
Right.
Tree broken in half or something.
Tina G. Aussie Sue.
Bueller.
Welcome, ladies.
Bueller.
I said that the other.
All right, we'll try again.
Yeah. Bueller. Okay, we'll try this again. Yes, I did have one cryptid encounter outside of Colorado Springs Peak. And on the way, there was a Bigfoot sign. And the Bigfoot sign said it was a Bigfoot crossing. Now, I know that as we made the climb up Pikes Peak on the road there, I did spot something that didn't quite look like a buffalo, but at the same time, it wasn't a goat either. So, but it was real quick. I mean, it was just, something legs that was running around the side of the road, and then it just, climbed up the rest of the peak. I didn't see it after that. But that was my only experience, really. When we came back down, we didn't see anything. Just going up. Unfortunately, I never saw any of them
Mikey, do
up
you have
north in
YouTube?
Arizona when I was living in Arizona. So, but they
I'm
did
sorry, I
have
didn't mean
a reported one. No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I
Pikes
don't.
Peak.
Oh no, that's okay, Stevie. No, I don't have YouTube. No,
That's okay.
on Pikes Peak there wasn't. No, on the way up to Pikes Peak is when I saw what I thought was a two-legged man. It shouldn't have been there because there was a lot of snow. I haven't really said anything about it because at the time I didn't think much about it.
Sure.
But yeah, so yeah.
Trackway said there was a rash of sightings around Pikes Peak in the late 70s, early 80s.
And that was when I went to Pikes Peak. It was in 77. We went up there.
Oh. Tristan said Unsolved Mysteries had an episode about Bigfoot in Pikes Peak.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was there, it was yeah. Yes. When I was there, it was early 1996 when I was there at Pikes Peak and had my sighting. So that makes sense if they've seen them before.
Chiro.
That's interesting, because it's just this long winding road. It goes up the mountain.
Really?
Yeah, it's like they do races up it. They'll do like a rally race up it. And what's Pikes Peak? Like 14,000 feet, I think.
Sorry, I'm reading. LIB
They do a road. Yeah, Mokes. They do a road rally race. Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Mr. Lee 3PO. Thank you. That's my channel there. Yeah, they have this road rally Grand Prix race, and all the cars start from the top. And don't forget that for like the first 12 miles, because it's it's about 20 miles up, they don't have any barriers. So when the cars are going around those curves, if they make a wrong move, they could go off to their deaths. So yeah,
I know they do time trials from the
race to
bottom
the
up.
clouds. That's exactly it.
The race to the clouds. That's right. What's up, man?
Yes, it was. Yeah, mhm. Yes, that's right.
Who else? Mr. Lee, thanks for posting that. I appreciate it.
Hello, finding the trackway. Good to see you. Yes, Mr. Lee. Thank you. I do too. Yes.
That's clever, Mike. He says, I'm lucky if I get a pike to peak at my lure.
That's what I was laughing at.
Do it now.
First person to cat tonight wins a free
You must
crappy
be an
minute.
Arnold fan because I love doing Arnold's voice. Yeah. A crappy minute. That's cool.
Mr. Lee says, Mogs, new backdrop.
I know,
see a Sasquatch sign.
I
there.
looked up. It's your box, I think.
No. New backdrop. Like behind us. On screen.
My bad. I misunderstood.
So
That's funny.
what are you seeing, Mr. Lee? We
Yeah,
have
what
that
is
go.
he seeing?
I know.
I can't see a sign. Huh.
Arnold. An X, Mr. Lee.
An X.
Right
Ding,
on.
ding, ding,
Ding, ding. Yeah, we saw that too. It wasn't intentional.
It
though.
was not intentional at all.
But if you just look to the left of Mikey, middle of the screen, just between his box and that tree, like
His box, the
right,
tree,
right down here,
right below there.
below there, you're seeing X. Just coincidence.
Yep.
I took these pictures.
Ben said that motorcycles aren't allowed to go up Pikes Peak, which is true because, like I said, only 8 miles of it is paved asphalt. After that, it's just all dirt road, and there's just no way because motorcycles have tried it. So he's right about that. There was a lot of fatalities.
Is it still unpaved up
with
that
motorcycles.
way? I thought it was paved all the way to the top by now.
I'm cracking up because Susie wrote, it's not
a tumor. Tumor.
Benty says it's paved to the top now.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's cool. Yeah, that was a cool. I remember that when I was 10 when we went up to Pikes Peak, and that was fun. Up at the top, they had the souvenir shop, and you could buy geodes, and you get them home, and I had mine for years before I realized you were supposed to crack them open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they have you open them up, and they have all the crystals
they're
and
beautiful.
quartz and shit inside. It's all quartz. But yeah, I remember getting those on the top of Pikes Peak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you just basically kept an ugly rock around?
No, it's like the size of baseball.
Really?
Yeah. And
really
it was
round?
pockmarked, surface, and it was.
Yeah, it's probably cool.
Yeah, it was round. It was like almost perfectly round.
That's cool.
And then there's geodes that I saw in Sedona that were, when they were split and cut in half and laid out to both sides, and they were standing 4 feet.
I remember when you were out there, all this stuff.
In the stores, I mean, they sell them.
On that property that you were at, I think you were telling me about. You went to go help somebody.
Oh no, that's my cousin's. Yeah, that's another story.
Yeah. That's where my mind went
Yeah,
to.
no, yeah. Yeah. I'd go back to Arizona to see my cousin passed, but his wife and
Yeah.
my second cousin are still out there. But my cousin's parents, my uncle were into gem shows and minerals and stuff. So they had a ton of stuff. It's probably more like 3 tons. Oh, I didn't even see Mikey bailed out. Try again.
Yeah, no.
Maybe not. So yeah, guys, anybody wants to pop on, the link is in chat.
Come
Click on that link. I know I put it there. Click on the link, come hang out. Say what's up.
So speaking of cousins, how funny is it that I found out today that my boss's brother and Moog's cousin know each other and have
They work
together for years. Yeah, and both kind of spoke highly of each other. Well, I mean, he spoke highly of your cousin. I mean,
yeah.
Without even knowing that, why she was even asking. She just said, "Hey, do you know this guy?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, very, very highly spoken."
It seems we lost Mikey. I'm sure he's going to try again. It's persistence. And if not, Mikey, thank you for stopping on. It was good to talk to you. It's just, sometimes there's bad connections and it doesn't always work out that great. So thanks for coming on.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, that was weird that
it's a small world.
She's telling me her cousin, somehow her boss's cousin worked for
my boss's brother.
Boss's brother worked for Universal. I'm like, oh yeah, what department? She's like, oh yeah, in the theatrical or the design or whatever.
Engineering of set designs and such. And
I'm like, oh yeah. So I gave her my number, my cousin's name and stuff, and she looks it up. And my cousin's the art director for Universal in Florida. So apparently they worked together for years. Let's try this again. What's up, guys?
One to save the day.
Hey, how's it going?
I was trying to give you a Mikey.
Oh hell, it's a party now, ain't it, Moggs?
oh hell.
Oh yeah.
You got Beavis and Butthead here.
Right.
I did it the wrong way.
Whoever it is,
that way.
So who's Beavis? Who's Butthead?
It doesn't matter.
Be right back.
greetings from Earth.
What's up, Mike?
What's up? What's going on?
Not too much. Just chilling.
I was enjoying watching Mikey in the past. 10 seconds in the past.
I only come on so I could understand what Mikey was saying better because of the reception.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
It's
help
not gonna make a difference.
I couldn't understand shit.
Not
Either.
really freaking
No
helping,
offense,
man.
Mikey,
No.
but I just think I think he said he's on satellite.
Yeah.
I think he said he was on Saturn.
So you understand the signal problem,
Right. I was gonna say either way.
Get a cigarette.
Oh, of course. Here, keep those over there with me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You need a light too.
I always got a real bad reception with them food stamp phones too.
Sorry. And Mike just disappears.
Well, no. You got me looking for my little vape thing now because you said cigarette.
It's all my fault.
That influence.
These things are lifesavers. We got the same one too, by the way. Me and Mike rolled the same way.
That's right. I got another one somewhere too.
I got a couple of them too.
They're good in the house. They're good in the house. Especially if I'm in a B&B somewhere, like when I'm like,
camera will be on.
Finding the Trackway says, my parents bought me this funny shaped geo necklace.
It's okay.
It was pretty big,
You can cover
rectangular.
yourself. You don't have to worry.
Told me to go swimming with it. Yeah, I don't know that geodes come in the shape of cinder blocks.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
It was Michael. It was a. Wait, I was given a cement flotation device from my parents too. Trackway. Jen, good to see you.
Hey, Jen. Keep it down, guys. Jesus.
I know, right?
The delay throws me off. It makes me.
There I am.
Yep. See.
Mikey!
It feels like you're interrupted.
I'm alive, right? Yes.
For some reason, Mikey won't like it. He hates everything flashed in my head.
You won't like it.
Hey, Mike.
And he laughs like 10 seconds later, man. I don't know if I'll be able to deal with this.
It's the delay, dude.
LIB. He said nice beanie.
Hey, thank you, Mikey.
It's an Italian moniker.
No, that was Susie that said that.
Oh, who said it?
Susie. Suzanne.
Thank you, Susie.
Sorry.
Yeah. The word you're looking for is anyway.
Anywho.
Oh, come on. Bad dog. Bad dog.
What the hell
No
is going on over there?
Bad dog, no biscuit.
Mikey, when you had a Sasquatch sighting, was it anywhere near a mirror?
Oh, there's shit.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, he's a big guy.
No,
I
man,
was
that's
trying to be.
messed up on my standards, and I mess with everybody.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, he's a big guy. I seen the chocolate cake, and I looked back down, and it's giant.
His screen just disappeared.
Mr. Lee ate the chocolate cake.
I thought he was gonna say something messed up like, "Hey, Mikey, you got time to be on the stream? Ain't this your busy season? Shouldn't you be putting on the red suit and getting ready to go to work?"
See, you took it next level.
Right.
I told you I'm all messed up. You just don't
Dress you
believe
up,
me.
can't take you anywhere.
And they blame it on Tourette's.
Yeah, Tourette's. It's just Tourette's.
I can't help what comes out my mouth. Y'all have to forgive me.
Yes.
It's not my fault. It gets me kicked off the highway a lot.
As long as you control what goes in
Yeah.
it.
I have no control. I can't help telling the truth. It's like an unfiltered honesty that gets me in trouble.
It's not the right time to say that.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it.
I got what Mike was getting that. He's like, that's not the right time to say that. I can't control what goes into my mouth.
Oh, never mind. Glad that one went over my head.
Yeah, well, we have a good thing Mugs did instant replay for you.
He made sure.
Oh, yeah. Okay, haha. Yeah, Mike, there's two kinds of people. Those that can't control what comes out their mouth and those that control what goes in it.
Oh, man. Blue Line Bigfoot Adam, he did a teaser today. Like, he was walking to the store or whatever. And
I try not to put any.
But they do the Christmas special every year. You know what I mean? Yes.
So he was walking to the store and
Yeah,
it was just
his truck is in the shop, so he was walking to the store and he posted a little video. But he was basically just saying that they started the Christmas special, which I always look forward to it. I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm talking about, but they put a lot of hard work into it every year, and like it's really, I don't know, a couple of years back, not last year, the year before, we were the baby was in the hospital for like weeks on end, twice over the holidays and stuff, and like nobody really knew at the time, but I was having the worst day. And that's when I found the first one that they did or whatever. I don't know if it was the first time they did it, but it was the first time I found it. And it made all the difference for me. Like it literally got me like out of like where, the dumps I was in.
That's good, man. You can find that.
Yeah.
At a time when you need it.
Oh yeah. It was like,
you just stumble on it, That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, there was like nothing that could get, but they just have that way about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I saw the one they did where it was like they did a movie, or it was so exaggerated. They did a great job on it. I don't remember the name of it though.
I was going to say we used to listen to Christmas music till about 2018, and then we stopped.
LIB. I mean,
because it was just the same old stuff, I grew up as a kid. After 2018, I kind of stopped. So I've been a small box.
What's happening?
Lift that up. Oh, there we go.
I don't know. We're Italian Americans, so we play. I don't know. We grew up on Dominic the Donkey. A lot of people probably don't know what that is, but it plays it used to play in our house all day. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna try to do it right now, but you get the drift.
Hey,
Susie.
Oh, shiny.
I know her. She draws pictures.
No, I get it, Mike. I've been to a few Italian holidays.
Yeah.
Be it in Brooklyn or Staten Island. My first wife, when I was 21, I got married. She was half Italian, half Irish. Her mom was full-blooded Italian from Italy, and my ex-wife was born in New York, so they had so many connections in New York. So that's where we did our holidays. So, Mike, do you growing up, were you jumping house to house on Christmas or Thanksgiving? I knew we'd start at home, go to my grandparents, then go to my aunts, and then my other aunts, and then back in the day, like we used to all go to my grandparents because but now that they're getting a little older, we do that. We we hop house to house and stuff. Everybody's a little more spread out. Like 3-4 times on a holiday. Christmas Day, we'd have dinner and then go to my grandparents there and go to my aunt's house. They'd have a whole big spread. Yeah. My other aunt's house, which was like 3 blocks up the road, everybody start drinking and all the adults. I mean, and that's where we end up staying.
My dad was born in Rome, Italy. My whole family was on his side was Italian, and they would always have them big old giant family dinners and all the aunts and uncles, and you get together and all that. And
my dad's Italian.
I don't think none of them still alive no more.
My grandparents met literally. My grandparents met on the boat coming from. They left out of England. My grandmother came from Italy. My grandfather was coming out of England. They were heading over to New York. They came into Staten Island, met on the boat. By the time they got to Ellis Island, 9 months later, my dad was born.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
So, yeah, my family's got a strong Italian background.
On the way here.
Yeah.
Wow.
True story. True story. If I saw the records of when they signed in at Ellis Island, and being the gentleman, he let her go first, ladies first, her name's, and then my grandfather's right behind her. They stayed together ever since.
That's crazy cool.
Yeah.
That is a crazy.
He was
crazy
conceived
story.
on the boat on the way over to Ellis Island.
Yeah. Oh, for real? I thought Marcus was just playing.
No, that's what I said. True story.
Well, a
They
lot of
hooked
people don't.
They
A
hooked
lot
up
of
on the
people.
sorry.
Yeah, that's a lot of people don't realize like the situations on that boat. Like when they came over, a lot of that's where like WAP comes from as an insult because we all not me, but obviously like our ancestors came over without papers. So if you didn't have somebody there to pick you up, you know, you became basically a slave in essence. You didn't get to pick where you were going. You didn't. Somebody could just scoop you up basically and just
Oh
claim you.
man.
And you know, so a lot of people ended up all over the place and working on farms and all sorts of shit. You know, but what were you gonna do? You know what I mean?
They
It
landed
was
in the Bronx, and that's where they stayed.
yeah, they
But,
got lucky. That's good.
yeah, yeah. My grandpa picked up work pretty quick.
John P, good to see you. I think Mikey froze up again.
Oh yeah, he's. I hear him once in a while.
Chiro, good to see you.
He rode.
Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot. What's happening?
Hey,
This is how Italian my family is. My last name is supposed to be Toscano.
yeah, a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. We went to holidays to places where it's gravy, not sauce.
Oh yeah. Right?
Yeah. Well, and when I was allowed to, well, I mean, you can do whatever you want, I guess. But if you asked for something in English, you didn't get it at the table, and yeah, so you learn. You had to learn, you know, what at least what the foods were. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I learned most of the bad words in Italian growing up. Our dog, I was just telling Mogs this the other day. Growing up, we had a German Shepherd. His name was Chooch. It's like,
Chooch. It's
yeah,
funny.
you know, it's slang for stupid.
Yeah,
Italian.
freaking chooch. It was a freaking chooch.
I learned a little Italian from when
No, just
when her family would
Yeah.
call her from Italy. I always like if she wasn't home and I answered the phone, you would hear that beep. You knew it was a long distance phone call. So I'd answer in Italian and you know, where's Mary Lou? And that was her name. And you know, she was either working or where was she working? So I had to learn, you know,
Yeah.
quick conversational Italian just to get off the phone. And that's about it.
I mean, my grandparents spoke Italian all the time, but I wasn't around them as much. And my dad was when he was angry, I think, for the most part, or if, yeah, he just mumbled off, walking away, speaking Italian.
It made learning Spanish really easy for me, and then when I picked up Spanish, I started to lose my Italian, and not that I had it really at that point anyway. You know, you lose it if you don't use it,
Exactly.
and then you know, but Spanish, you know, doesn't really go away. But the problem is, I learned from working with El Salvadorians, and there's at least in New York, there's all sorts of different types of Latinos, and the dialect. It's to the point where you say shit that you know I could talk to El Salvadorians, and they would understand me, and we'd have a full conversation. But I would turn to a Puerto Rican or a Dominican, and it would be as good as my English, like nothing. They'd just stare at me.
Sure.
You know? Susie B, let's take it.
Huh? I didn't do it.
Oh, you did.
There's
Oh,
still
you did.
time.
Plenty of time.
All right.
Christy's cussing in Spanish Spanish and Italian in chat. She said, I just cussed him. Italian.
I was just trying to lift up because when the picture goes back, it goes back. It's
Yeah, we see you the whole time. I mean, you're froze, but we see you. But your what do you call it? Is totally gone, buddy.
He's like,
Um,
touchdown.
Audio.
Your audio, yeah.
Are you on a phone or a computer or?
Really?
But he's on.
I believe you said it was satellite.
Yes, yeah.
No, I'm not a PC. It's satellite. It's satellite.
You're on a
Oh,
satellite because
sorry.
you're at
No,
the North
we're
Pole
near Lake
somewhere in
Ontario.
Canada.
I don't know if you can read my lips, but yeah. Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
are
we're
at
up
the
there.
North Pole, like.
This is Jean-Pierre. Muchos gustos, hermano. Ay, ay, ay.
He's always reading the chat.
Yeah.
So,
She's speaking Spanish. I can actually pronounce what she's saying. I can.
Gusto.
I lived in Arizona for a long time. I got used to Hispanic people, and I had to learn Spanish when I was in school. So, yes. But it is
I took
muchos, not munchos, but that's okay.
you got an Aztec warrior right next to you.
You're allowed to misspelling. That's
I think
awesome.
I'm joking. I think I'm kidding, Susan.
You mean an Amazon warrior? Nice.
Any Spanish that I learned, I mean, like I took 2
Hey,
years of
if you
Spanish.
can't have fun, don't live. If you can't have fun, don't live.
Michael,
That's my motto, man.
Gustos.
Mucho gustos.
What was that story?
I always try to have a good time, and I always try to make people laugh, and I try to have fun, and try to look on the good side and the positive side instead of all the negative stuff. You know what always cheers me up, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
You know what always cheers me up?
What's that?
What,
A little
Danny?
head.
Let me guess a blunt.
A little head.
A little head.
Puts it on, he says it.
Ah! Ed.
How you doing, Susie?
Come on, that was funny. I don't care what nobody says.
Everybody's gonna pick on me now.
No, I'm trying to break up the conversation.
Wow.
The silver leaf assassin.
Why did you walk me across the road? Forget about it.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Forget about it. Sweet baby.
What's the matter there, Mike?
Oh, Jay.
I don't even know I don't even know anymore.
Different. Mike, you okay?
I heard two heads were better than one.
Shit, here he goes. Hang on, I got one for you.
Oh, no.
I got one somewhere.
Oh, what have I
Hey,
started?
Daily Dan, tell me where I can get one of the. Tell us where Bigfoot caps. Where we can get the Bigfoot caps here in Canada. The
What?
one you're wearing.
They want your hat.
That
Oh,
Oh, I had
you're
this
wearing on
special
your hat.
made at a
You're-
flea market. It's the only
you're-
one I think in existence. I
I
was
want
going to
your
have a bunch of them made with my name on it, and the lady that was going to make them actually got sick with some kind of flu and passed away.
So, somewhere there's a Skeletor figure missing a head.
Right?
No, it's a crystal. It's crystal. You could get different kinds. It's a crystal. Actually, I want to show you this one though. This isn't the same thing, but I thought this thing's awesome. It's an alien head. It's an amethyst alien head with tiger eye.
That's wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
Amethyst.
Yeah. This is
Jay Fred says, you get me crossing.
That's impressive.
Do we want to get that? Where is it?
Go full Mike.
that's like that's raw amethyst.
Yeah,
That's the way.
Oh, there it is.
This is all.
Yeah, that's purple and
right on.
That's
It's,
pretty
yeah, beautiful.
cool. Hey,
Yeah,
Jack. Good.
Get me out of the
Okay.
damn big box.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
my wife.
Jay's
Well done, Mike.
throwing him out
I
there.
thought that was cool.
what's
I
going
got
on,
this,
Jack?
which is a little
I'm
bit
sen-
bigger than the other ones.
I'm actually
Yeah.
sending out. I'm making a bunch of packages,
favorite-
Danny.
My favorite is this one. This one's Harold.
Here. I said, now Danny's just got a big head.
I'm making a
So
bunch of.
You know that Mike, mine's bigger.
and then he froze.
It's got a lot of heads.
I'm sending out some care
Well, I'm
packages, Danny. If you want one, if you want me to send you one, just let me know. Send me your address.
Like I know how to do that.
Well, whatever. I'll give you my number at the end.
Why? Because email's not good enough.
No, I hate email. Actually.
I hate email too, but if somebody sends me one, I can reply. I figured out how to do that. I just can't put in the little addresses and send them yet. I hadn't
So they're all just
time to do all that stuff. If somebody sends me one, I always just reply.
When I met Danny,
Answered emails.
right.
when I met Danny like years ago, I said, I was like, oh, you should come on or whatever, I'm like, where can I send you the link? Are you on Facebook or whatever? He's like, no. He's like, so I'll give you my address and send me a letter. And he's like, and put your phone number in it and I'll call you.
I don't do that. Technology hates me, man.
But that's
I
going
hear
long.
you.
I'm on here. I'm lucky I'm managing to be on here and talk with y'all without some stupid shit happening. Trust me.
A letter to a fucking
I
dove
totally
and-
agree.
Frickin- Stevie just implied that a carrier pigeon would have been quicker than that route you took.
Well, you got to figure it's been like 3 or 4 years and we still haven't figured it out. So,
The funny thing is, if you really want to give me a call, there's people you talk to like Anthony, S4,
Okay.
Eric at Paranormal Highway, Bigfoot, Michigan Rob. All these people have my phone number and everything.
Okay.
Call me and talk to me all the damn time.
all right.
You
Well,
know-
then I'll just get it from them. Then that's fine.
All of them.
Danny
Yeah,
used to wait up
that's-
for the email man.
Most people give me a phone call.
Oh god.
He waits for his text at his mailbox.
They're not here yet. I don't get it.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on, Jay. What's up with you? Why wasn't
Everybody's
Jesus
got-
born in Italy? No, why is
Even Iron Dogger calls me. See in the chat there? Just pointing that out.
She has your
She
number.
has your number.
She has my number, People I've known for years usually care enough to ask. Wah, wah, wah.
I just, if you're talking about me, I did ask, and you told me to mail you a
I told
letter.
you, man.
Oh, God.
Shoot me the email and I will.
At that point, I didn't email. So we're both the worst technology people in the history of the world.
Well, there's worse people than you, trust me, and there's worse people than me. And then there are people that say, yeah, send me a number. I'll give you a call. We're going to do a show or something, and I'll go through all that trouble, and they get the number and shit. And then it's like birds tweeting and shit and still ain't heard back from them. Like you, Jimmy Church.
Finder Trackway says, yes, Danny has a little full of different tin cups and strings.
And Christy says, smoke signal.
He's walking.
Right.
Not as long distance, though. Shorter distance.
Smoke
than
signals,
cups
less
and
expensive.
springs. Longer distance than the cups and springs.
Michael Heywood said,
Strings.
use a Maxwell House can for gold.
Right.
I think we got our lines crossed.
Congratulations. We just completed the longest hour in history.
I wanted to tell Mr. Fritz my joke. This was not. I wanted to tell him my joke of why Jesus wasn't born in Africa. Too dark. Too dark.
Maybe you should put it in chat.
Okay.
Help it out.
I wasn't racist.
Yeah, what was I going to say? Fuck. I forgot what I was going to say. Completely slipped my mind. How does Jesus bite his nails?
Why?
I know I'm going to hell for that one. I'm
Yeah.
kidding, guys. You know.
Look at that.
Hi, Dogger, what?
I think so.
I just lost like 30 subs.
You see the watch and just drop them.
Let's see where. What?
Just kidding.
Let's see where Moses. Floor 6. Mopes.
Shit. What is with you, Jay?
You know.
Mike, I don't know.
No, I think
Jay. He says, "For fuck's sake,
Yeah,
what
tonight.
the fuck is happening?" I don't know what he's saying.
Susan's just keeping it up, Jet.
I know. He's giggling.
Logically insane. What's happening?
Giggle.
Oh, Susie, say something.
That was a good one.
I heard Dogger says Jay Fritz, La Familia will be
Just
haunted.
laughing at me now.
No.
Mr. Fritz is just warming up.
What do you call a pimple on an Italian? Jesus.
I bet he is.
That's terrible, dude. I don't hate it, buddy.
Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot, welcome. Good to see you. Well, you're probably wondering what you just walked
Where
into.
did this show go left?
little while ago.
Oh, come on, man. We hadn't jumped no sharks yet.
No, just
How can a
What?
I'm waiting.
how can a Bigfoot get lost in Kentucky?
What do you mean? Is that a real question, or are
You
you
tell him
lining
it's
up?
Lexington when really it's Frankfurt.
It was a joke. Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Me either.
I was gonna answer like honestly.
Well, depending on the weather and
What?
the time.
Yeah, I was just like, you check the, I don't know how close they are to the Mammoth Caves, and like.
Pulling out a map.
Papa Craig says, "Dinner's cooked, dogs are eating, and Papa's stoned."
I
I was waiting.
I know. I couldn't.
I say, boy, it's been my experience.
Right now it's 32
Lots
degrees.
of things get lost in
Hey guys,
Kentucky.
gals, it's 32 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. 0.
It's cold out. Not here. Well,
Well, it is.
No.
chilly.
36 here. That's why. You know why I'm not
No.
sitting outside smoking a big old cigar and talking to you outside? I'm sitting here. It's
Cold out
because it's
there.
36 degrees outside.
and alcohol thins the blood.
Yeah.
It's nice here. I'm still in shorts.
So am
I would be. I just got off work.
And where you at? Like Bahamas?
Uh-huh.
Florida, Arizona. Right now it's 58 degrees.
It takes
Bahamazona.
a lot to get me. wedding. They don't put pants on, maybe.
I know.
I'm sitting in the house and I feel like I need a freaking sweater.
We have the air conditions on right now.
Not by choice. She just leaves. She just turns them on.
It's by my choice. It gets
I
warm.
just suffer. I got a shower. I was ready to put on the heat.
And you reach a certain age, I call that a hot flash.
It's only.
I'm trying to be nice there, Danny.
It is what it is. I'm not going to sit here. I'm comfortable in my own home. No, it's not even cold out. It's
Absolutely
58.
right.
Oh God, no, I'm just kidding.
Where'd the dog just run off to?
It's right.
No.
Mosquitoes.
I'll be back. No, I'm just kidding.
Iron Dogger says, Papa, give Nana some
Oh.
love. I'm going to see a nutrition the carnivore diet for me.
Yeah.
Good to see you healthy. It is. It
Up
is so
with
good.
that.
Absolutely.
Genius.
Christy said even the mosquitoes are wearing sweaters here.
Just do it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Christy, all the frogs out here got scarves on.
Every morning I go out, this little gator just sitting there, like, just staring at me. I'm like, what do you want, dude? Go somewhere. Just sits there and stares at you.
Feed me.
He's like, Dad?
Right.
He
Go
imprinted
back.
himself on.
Go back. Oh.
The door open and they.
Oh no, everybody's frozen.
No, as soon as I open the back door, you'll feel it.
Oh.
Yeah, you pan and you'll find one. There's at least
Yes,
two little
Christy,
ones.
that's true. Even bed bugs wear little mini sweaters up here.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being up in Canada right now.
No,
Just I
no,
but now Florida's too cold for me.
yeah. Well, in the morning, it's cold in the morning. It hadn't been the last few days. It's been over the weekend. It was horrible. So warm, 82. It got up to.
Yeah.
What are y'all laughing about?
Mikey. Jay just going up.
I'm sorry.
I'm not putting up any more Italian jokes.
Do it.
Do it.
Come on. Come on, do it.
Do it. Peer pressure.
Do it. Do it.
Michael's saying do it.
Yeah.
Come on, do it. Do it now.
That way you don't have to take Christmas off.
Sorry.
That one was negative.
Give me one moment in time.
Ready now, we jump in the shark.
That shark is circling.
Going down.
Fonzie's behind,
No.
Fonzie's behind the boat.
He's like, oh,
2
no.
degrees, maybe?
I know.
Yeah, I'm just throwing around comments that are from other conversations that we're clueless about. It's like, what is this? Oh, the red and green. Red and green. That was a good show.
Come here.
Griff, what's happening? Welcome.
Hey, Griff.
What else?
Oh, grit.
So when are you going on next, Susie? Like, what time is it?
Maybe later.
Probably later. Hold on a fucking time.
Right on.
What?
What did you say, Danny?
Excuse me.
I heard that too, Susie.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Thinking out loud.
Sure.
Coming for you tonight.
Face visit, and we can still hear you.
And that's not a flattering picture, Dan.
Hey, all I said was she's probably going to be on because she's on all the time.
He said she's
Every
on.
time I turn on my phone or my computer, there she sits looking at me.
You said that with an attitude.
Believe me, and the surprise is there's actually people home more than you.
Ooh.
Oh,
And you're on all the time.
You want to be seen, you got to put yourself out there.
I know,
Put in
huh?
the work. I know, huh?
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Mikey, how's that work out for you?
Which one?
No, I'm just.
It's working. Doing the best I can.
That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do, brother.
Mikey likes it.
Sleep very well tonight, Dan.
Huh?
Mikey likes everything.
Huh?
I told him that before. Believe me.
There's so many jokes
Not
in
like
there, man, but I'm
everything.
going to let them slide because it's
It's not like
Christmas.
everything.
Because it's
More,
Christmas.
more or less.
Because it's Christmas.
More everything.
I'm just going back through chat real quick.
Giggles.
I promised I was going to do everything I could to keep most of my jokes somewhere around PG this year.
Why?
Hallelujah.
Well, on most channels.
Jokes, but I just don't want to offend anybody. I mean, I'll apologize, but I don't, you know.
Well, it's a lot different nowadays because you can offend someone so easily.
Oh, jeez.
I'm offended.
Right?
I'm offended by
You've been offended.
I offended
Offended that I
myself
have
by
to say
saying
that.
it. I mean,
You see, my whole shtick was when I was a stand-up comic who was an insult comic. So my whole shtick was insulting people and making them scream. You know,
Feisty Kitty, hi.
so it's really hard to
How
be
did that work
nice.
out for you?
He's right here right now.
Yeah, I know. See?
You know. Feisty Kitty says this show got weird. Boy, this show got weird.
Yeah, it's like everybody's afraid to talk.
I'm a good listener.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't a listening show.
No.
Okay, bye.
I think what
Oh, I
Stan
can
said
laugh, I'll
was
laugh.
that
the leg makes me stutter step.
Right. Giggles. Giggles.
Cue the giggles.
I got a fire going.
I wasn't talking because I was eating a shroom. Point that out. I was trying to be nice about the shit, but don't guess it's really gonna matter about it. Ain't really gonna matter in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, Jay, I know. Not me. I say anything.
That
And
looks like
everything.
that looks like alcohol, Dan.
Not Danny, come on.
Anything and any. And
I'm not
because you
drinking.
don't pull your ear off.
Well, I see pretty colors.
Oh.
What's up, Mike?
Jay says, what did he say? I'm old, nobody cares.
Actually, Jay, I have proven in my latest video, and you can see that video on my Danny Staten channel. Right? In my latest video, I have proven that Jay is older than dirt.
Did you do a core sample of both?
No, but I did find a painting of Jay from the year 933.
All right, somebody named Jedi.
You can
Clan-
find that video by putting in Jay Fritz 933.
For a second.
Hold on a second. I gotta mute.
It's 10:17 for me here.
God damn, it's 10:17 me here too, boy. We must be in the same time zone.
Did I unmute? Yes, we're muted, right? Yeah.
No. Yes.
Make up your minds.
No, I don't know because I'm always muted. I'm always muted. I don't know. Can't tell.
That Doug, what?
I have no idea.
Jay, are you under the influence of something?
Oh.
I'm starting to wonder if that is the real Jay Fritz. It's being way too nice to me, and the jokes aren't real funny.
Yeah, I'm curious. You know,
Where's Jay?
Because usually Jay's jokes are somewhat wit and intelligence. They're not just poop. And usually he insults me, and he hadn't done that.
I'm sure they're on the.
Oh, what did we say? It was Christmas time, so. Yeah.
Who's got their lights up now? Anybody?
Lester, I was wondering that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Christmas time.
You can see that video out there too.
So, Mike, are you using a voice changer? Yes. Mr. Taylor, I offend people just showing up. Come on, Jackie, not at all.
Ornament. No, we don't have any decorations up yet. What about you, Mogs? Do you have decorations here in Stevie up yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I just dragged the Christmas tree box into the house.
It's out there still
Yeah, it's
in the box.
I just did that
Still.
today, so.
You got it inside,
Okay. Cool.
kind of.
Well, that's an 8-foot pre-lit, monster of a tree, and I'm just not that
It's
anxious to
not
throw it up.
8 feet. Don't look at me like that.
7.5 foot.
It is.
Fucking thing.
Now
Size
wait,
of Bigfoot.
who puts it together, or does she put it together?
Decorated like a big giant Bigfoot.
Get a smaller one.
Somebody gave this to Stevie.
Didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah,
And by the time I accepted, it was too late. They had hauled it out of their vehicle and into the parking lot, and I was just like, "Oh, you're kidding me." I was like, "Thanks."
We don't have a lot of storage here.
Can't drag it.
I had to call one of my maintenance guys at work to help me get it in the back of the truck, and then it sat there for 2 days because I wasn't taking it out. It's huge.
Oh.
It really is. But it was one of those things where I didn't want to be like,
Just something to the head.
you know what I mean?
She wanted to-
I was just like that. What, honey?
You wanted Christmas decorations, didn't you?
Yes, I did, honey. They were smiling at that. Yeah.
So cute.
Ah!
What the hell?
You're right, Dan.
I think I'm making Susie lose it.
Iron Dogger said, Lester Taylor, our sense of humor isn't for the weak of heart.
Not at all.
That's why I was scared to come up here.
You're never scared to come up here. Come on.
Right?
Hey, Al.
Is Mike still here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just said hi to Elena.
Sleep texting.
Dog, more like dealing with the dog. He runs my damn
It
life.
says,
That's weird to take. I got the camera off too because I was dealing with an annoying ass dog that just keeps wanting to jump and knock me over and
And melting.
trying to eat my damn shrooms. Yeah.
Can't get him off my leg. Dog on shrooms? That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I don't let her have mushrooms.
Snowball. Ow. Ow.
All right, so somebody's just popping backstage. Let me see who this is. Jedi Clampett. There's no picture. Jedi Clamper, what's up?
I wasn't gonna say nothing, just see if y'all would catch on to who it was.
My wife over there.
You did it. The
Can I
purple,
clap it?
When I heard him say clamp it, I knew.
You can't fool some people all the time.
How you doing?
Wait,
What's happening? What's happening?
does that mean he's part of the Beverly Force Billies?
Hey, I made the Beverly
Beverly
Hillbillies
Hillbillies.
move with my mind.
You've been sharing them shrooms?
Ellie Mae makes a lot of things move.
Watch out! Hey, there goes Danny again.
shit, the purple M has arrived.
LIB, what's up?
We usually only get them for like 3 to 5 minutes at the end of the show, so this is nice.
Yeah,
Hey.
usually I'm the main event.
Really?
I love
Stevie
how
actually
they're-
wants Mr. Haywood's laugh, her ringtone.
Damn it.
Hey.
I love how like 50% of people still have no idea who it is.
Damn right.
I don't know.
I love it.
No clue.
One of these days, I'm gonna get that laugh for a ringtone. I'm serious.
It's liable to bust your phone.
No, might make it better. My
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible to make your phone better.
Hey,
Gotta pay extra for that.
you're right. You might be right.
Indigata Davida, what's
Right.
happening? Anybody need a beer? Indigata's buying. So, speak up.
What is the name? In the what?
I know. How'd you?
Indigata Davida,
I think it's a better song than a YouTube handle.
right? I would just hit
I know.
time.
See, Jackie said it. She said, "Such an infectious laugh makes your soul feel good."
Doesn't it?
I swear.
It makes you laugh. It's just you can't help but laugh when you hear Michael Heywood laugh.
Yeah.
He don't make me laugh.
I'm sure he does.
Next time I see him, I'm gonna whip his ass.
You need to sometimes.
Pretty much.
It's like we lost Danny too.
Who's got him?
Shrooms
He
just
couldn't handle the
kicked
laugh.
his ass.
He couldn't handle the laugh.
Ah, damn! Hey, if I'd have known that, I'd have run Danny off here a hell of a lot earlier. No, that's a joke, Danny. That's a joke. But hell, I must have knocked LIB out too. Damn.
No,
Just send,
There he
Just
is.
send-
There he is.
just send him a letter.
Send him a letter. Email me.
Hell yeah, that's what I was saying. For 6 months, Danny Staten stood outside the house waiting by the email box for the email man to drop off his first email. Hey, and he can't say nothing about it now, so that's really got him.
Oh, Lord.
He's like, come see me.
LIB, I want to talk to you about, hey, I've been admiring your fire starting skills. Ah, damn, son, that looked like a junior nuclear bomb you set off there.
All right, yeah.
Boom.
Hey,
I
that was
have
a
an
friggin' eyebrow melter.
That's why I have to get a bowl. So what I used was the whole I saved the charcoal bag from dinner, and I put lighter fluid on one side of it and lit that, so I knew it would like stay on fire and be heavy enough to get like a good 5 feet away, and I threw that in there. So, but I had layers of gasoline, and then I had wood. Then I had a bunch of more layers of but I had shovels full of dry leaves on top. And that's what makes when it blows up, that's what makes everything come raining down.
Man, I saw that, and the first thing immediately that ran through my mind was Eddie Murphy, Delirious, and now that's a fire. Roll Charlie around a little bit. He'll be all right.
When I do it at campgrounds in the middle of the night, it's great.
Yeah.
I used to know this guy when I lived in Jersey. We lived in a lake community, and it was in the middle of the woods. And this guy worked for Picatinny Arsenal, so I guess that's where he got his explosives. But he would do he'd take a 5-gallon bucket of, probably with about half full with gas, and he'd stick it, put it in the woods, and everybody gather around good distance away, and he would drop a quarter stick of dynamite in that and run.
God damn.
Fast.
Well, you talk about mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
It vaporizes immediately.
I'm worried about you. That's all.
And then I like to do it.
You alert the fire department.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm in the Pine Barrens, I like to do one where I do like a line of gasoline, and I basically do everything in the pit, and then I pour a line of it 20 feet away, and then I light the line. It goes, like in the movie, and it goes towards it. Because in the barrens,
400 flaming pine trees.
Yeah, well, in the barren, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Over there, it's really like sandy and it's considered a desert technically, so it's really dry conditions. But you got to get everything away from it, so it's just dirt. But it works out pretty well.
Yeah, fire can be fun.
Oh,
you get
and
infected when you're out there for days or.
I was going to say thank you for the beers and the God of the Vita, but I stopped drinking back in 2015. So you guys get extra beer. I go with Diet Soda right now. So
Fuck, everybody else is.
and this is my kitty cat. This is Deja Vu. She just turned 3 4 days ago.
Looks familiar.
Yeah, she just turned 3 4 days ago. This is the avatar of our. Yes. Yeah.
Well, she
3
don't
years
look a
old.
day over 2.5.
Cute little
Susie
girl.
got it.
It's like a chocolate
there you
cake.
Thanks, Mo. Appreciate it. No. We ate the chocolate cake. It's long gone. Goody
I know, huh?
goo. What's that? I see kidding.
Your wife's a Bigfoot, Gus. Goony goo goo.
That's right. I don't want to say too much to old Mikey. You was filling up that damn screen over there pretty good, fella. You a grown one. Hey, I'm glad you live in Canada. That way, if you get offended, you can't come down
I
on
was
us.
going, yes. Oh, I don't get offended. No, I never get offended. I have fun.
He pulled the mic.
This is all meant to be fun. This is not meant to be offensive.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because you're probably the only one that ain't getting offended these days.
Yeah, I think you upset Jay, Mr.
No.
Hell, I always said.
It's going to get on a parcel for if you turn it upside down.
There's the laugh right there.
Oh,
That's the ringtone there.
That's it.
Oh, there it is. Yay.
Mr. Fritz, that son of a gun. Oh.
Yeah, Mikey pulled the Mike Tyson. He had that. He don't have the voice to match the badass inside of.
And the guy at DeVita says, "Who's Canadian?" That would be Mikey with the cat.
Mike.
I'm Canadian.
Do I sound
Here the
Canadian?
God of the Vita, baby. Don't you know that I love you?
How was that?
Not that I was saying out of Davida.
Do that again.
Oh, yeah.
Make your voice sound like this.
Wait. Oh. You're killing me.
Oh God.
You found
Look
Giggle
at hey,
Susie.
look at Lester's down there trying to dredge up that the hobbits are going to Isengard.
Corner, man.
All right. Who else?
Whose turn is it to talk? Somebody raise your hand. Hold the stick up.
Here comes the mushroom.
Just got the talking stick.
Yeah.
The signal out.
Oh, speaking of devil,
Greetings.
greetings from South
Hi,
Carolina.
Daily Dan. Welcome back.
Greetings, Sutton.
Good evening.
The mushroom man, the mushroom man.
Wait a minute.
No, the mushroom man.
What on here earlier?
Oh God. Excuse
What's up, Danny?
What on here earlier?
Yeah.
No, that was the other show.
That was
Yeah.
That was-
Okay, that explains why I'm dressed
We're
different.
talking about
But welcome.
Change your
Toronto.
You changed your background, your location. Now he's outside smoking a cigarette.
Oh, damn, I thought about it. I had to change my stupid little name down there at the bottom to Danny Staten.
change his hat.
to the silliness.
I put my winter shit on to come outside because it's freaking cold, and I
Look at
really
that.
wanted to. I couldn't handle no more of that freaking little vape thing. I needed some freaking real tobacco. I'm a smoker, man. I'm a real man. I smoke tobacco. I don't smoke no vape all the time.
The
It
back.
only gets you so far. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's good.
I'm not a fan of vape.
You have no idea what you're missing.
Coffee's what I miss.
When I'm
Say it,
staying,
doesn't it?
like when I'm
Daily
staying,
Dan.
I always liked the Marlboro Man mugs. I thought he was cool.
when I'm
Jackie
staying,
said Mandela effect.
He's got a Jedi
when I'm staying,
and
Jesus, never mind.
He's talking about Danny's background. Wasn't his background different? I swear it was different.
A different hat on too.
purple honey.
I'm thinking about changing that picture now thanks to mugs.
What's that?
I said I'm thinking about changing the picture on my thing now thanks to you.
Oh, you're good.
To move my
Made me fucking self-conscious, man.
I don't believe that for 1 minute.
You look like the Daily Crocodile Dandy. You know what I mean?
I always thought it was Danny don't give a damn Staten.
Actually, it's a little bit worse than that, but I can't say it on here.
I was gathering that all along.
Yeah.
Danny don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you can't say it either, where can you say it?
Yeah, if you
It's called what? Well, I guess why
It's
the fuck?
December, and I promised the good stuff guy Dave I would try not to use so much profanity and be so freaking insulting because it's the holidays. I'm
Not
thinking
so funny.
in a good spirit.
Danny, I haven't gotten a notification for Danny's World in probably like over a year. And you said something. You said something to me about it like 3-4 days ago, and bam, it was there. Like if the damn phone wasn't listening or whatever, you know what I mean? And then boom, all of a sudden Danny's World popped up.
Yeah, I sure will be glad when I figure out where I wrote the password for that freaking channel down at.
Now you
That's why I
should
haven't put nothing up on it in so long, and YouTube's being assholes and won't give me access to it.
The email you couldn't figure out how to open.
It was linked to an old phone number, and
Yeah.
the phone number changed, and I didn't think to upgrade the YouTube thing before I changed phones, and the only access I had was through the phone number of the phone that don't work no more.
Look at Jay's last joke.
I don't know. Did it just
I
pop up?
can look up on this thing too, can't I?
Danny, when you gonna take us back to the jockey lot and film some shorts on the jockey lot or something?
On the what?
I
The
haven't been
flea
to-
market.
You know, I have not been to that flea market in 3 or 4 months, actually.
Damn it, man. That was a hopping place. I enjoyed it, especially the Mr. Lee video when the man run you out because you was showing his knockoff T-shirts or whatever.
Problem with that was that I made a lot of videos over there, and on some of the videos, I probably wasn't the nicest guy in the world.
Well, that one woman did get right upset with you. I thought she was going
to. And some of the people may have been critical. And then when I put that one video, you know, the one that got like 1,700,000 views.
Damn it.
The lady
Who's counting?
Ejaculate on me, telling me not to film her, and me calling her a cow or something.
Yeah.
You know, I don't remember, but she was being what do you call it, a Karen?
Yeah, the Bigfoot Karen. I believe that's what. Yeah.
Karen or something like that. And she went to the police, and now they threatened me with no trespassing thing if I went over there making a bunch of videos again. So I just didn't go back for a while.
Iron Dogger said the flea market has a warning sign to Daily Dan.
Lord, well, I didn't know. I reckon you're going to have to find another flea market to haunt.
Some of the shit I said, that's all. Believe it or not, that happens a lot to me.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, go figure.
Jay Fritz says, what does the average Kentucky high school grad get on their SAT score? Droll.
God.
Hey, I don't create them. I'm just reading it. Dan is out there making friends fast.
Mikey, I hate you left. I see you back down in the pit.
No, Mikey's not back there.
Amen in chat.
Oh, in the chat?
Yeah. Well.
What the fuck?
That's like the verbal. That's like the.
Danny's mistaken the bucket for a phone. Help! Somebody help!
He's talking in the bucket and pissing in his phone.
Shrooms are good.
Oh, God.
I'm just sitting here enjoying the show, man. Chilling, dude.
Jay Fritz, the South Carolina mothers write TGIF on their children's shoes. TGIF, toes go in first.
Mr. Fritz is about ready to go up at the comedy store or something. We're going to put him on the damn stage. What the hell? Hey, Jay's been hiding his talent.
Jay, that's better than Jay. His family just bought him slip-on shoes. They knew he had never figured out how to tie a knot. You know why? You know why Jay ran a train? Because it only had two directions, forward and backward.
Damn. That's why his turn signals never work.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Damn! Shut her down early. These bastards going to get us kicked off YouTube.
No, we're all good.
Trey making complaints about me next. Somebody's going to tell him about that video of him from 9:33.
No, we're good.
Would somebody say anything important, just something important for a little bit so we can
important things here that people get away with here.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place for that.
You want important? Go ahead.
Live at the Cracker Back. Get over that shit.
Live from Sonic, Shake Man G.
Y'all said somebody say something important. Griff said something important.
Too funny.
Oh, jeez.
Whose turn is it now?
I don't know. Who's got the
We're
stick?
just listening to you, man, because you're so freaking entertaining.
Well,
No,
my mama don't say that. No. It's a
Yeah, talking at night like I need a hole in the head, but
Yeah.
I'll be up
I
till
mean, this show tonight, Moggs, is right up there with the Larry the Cable Guy special.
I don't know about y'all, but I needed it for sure.
what?
A good laugh.
A laugh? Absolutely.
My street lamps are on. It's time to go.
oh Lord.
Mom's waiting.
You gonna hear mom screaming, Tuesday!
Good night, say the night, man.
Get your ass in the house.
Happy
We actually split.
Oh no.
At this point, I think Moggs may be counting down minutes.
No.
No, actually, I'm counting seconds right now. 45.
It's even worse than I thought.
Jen says you got 18 minutes. Hit the link. Yeah, anybody can come on. Salvage this bullshit.
Susie, I can't believe you chickened out and left us.
I know.
Right?
Good gracious.
She wrote,
I needed to giggle, you know what I mean? The giggle makes you feel better about what you say.
She's still giggling.
Gotta go cuddle the hubby.
You could have said that.
Priorities. I get it.
She's like, yeah, the lights are on. I gotta go. Well, thank you, Susie, for coming on.
It was good to see you.
Hey, there goes Mike just walks out on us.
Chances are, yeah, I'm used to it. You know, chances women walking out.
I am here, by the way.
Chances are,
Oh my
Susie's
God.
going to be live in a little while at some point.
Chances are.
In the next
She's always got
24 hours.
Lister says, I'm working till 2 a.m. Keep the show going. Lester's figuring while he's drinking coffee, he's going to be up. He might as well fucking stay up. Michael said,
Well, I thought Lester was a security guard, but hey, he might be working the door as a bouncer at the Club Lester.
Because I need a cold drink of soda sitting outside. I should have got coffee.
Well, it is cold out there.
Pretty sure you need a water bottle, my friend. You got
Actually, right now it's about 38 degrees. I think they said it was.
You're most welcome.
Most welcome, absolutely. That's what it's all about, man.
I'll be okay till it hits the 30s.
Susie is always live.
I'm at 45.
Bouncer at the Waffle House.
Hey, Griff, bouncers at the Waffle House eat free, don't they?
I don't know, but the waitresses get jobs working for AEW Wrestling when they quit.
Well, hey, because they probably learn how to fight pretty good if they worked at a Waffle House around 2 a.m. on a Saturday night.
That's how they train them bitches, you know.
Going off the counter instead of the top rope. Grits and eggs. Hey, that one woman was hell with a pot of hot grits. She'd stand off a whole crowd of people.
all the neighborhood dogs are barking with Michael's freaking accent.
I don't doubt that one.
Stranger danger or what?
Close the window, Mike.
As soon as you spoke, I heard like 3 dogs barking. I'm trying to get mine inside.
You know, that's funny because not only when he come on and started talking, all my reception went out, black helicopters flew over, and my dog wouldn't leave me alone. I had to come outside to get back on YouTube.
Mike,
Really?
happy holidays to you too. Merry Christmas. Wrote
I'm going to have to take the tinfoil out of my toboggan, I reckon, if it messed up your reception, Dan.
Man. No, I actually got a brother that lines the inside all his hats with tinfoil because he's kind of messed up.
Really?
Yeah. He says the electrical waves of the earth interfere with his brain if he don't do that.
If that copper wire wrapped around his toes not stuck in deep enough into the ground.
Yeah, I told him he should have did LSD in the 60s.
Mike, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on. Merry Christmas to you and yours as well.
Yeah, Mikey, it was fun, dude.
Tracy,
Yeah, it was nice getting to see you.
well,
Nice hanging out with you for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, I was laughing too hard to even crack the joke. That's bad.
There's funny man Fritz is back with important fact.
Oh
Damn,
shit,
Mo.
Jay Fritz.
Oh Lord.
I'm not even reading it.
Not out loud, huh?
No, yeah, you'll lose all your Kentucky subscribers.
That's dental racism, Jay.
That's
Not
okay.
funny.
That's okay, Jay.
Dental
Don't
discrimination.
worry about it, because most of the people in Kentucky can't use the cell phone anyway.
What's those shrooms are coming in hard. You hear them fade out.
I feel great, man. I feel like I could fly.
It's like a crescendo or whatever the hell it's called. That fades.
He's speaking.
Settle down, Dorothy. We're not gonna fly this show.
Yeah. You have to climb a tree to get it. Remember me, buddy.
Power of suggestion with the Wizard of Oz comment. He's going to be seeing flying monkeys.
Right?
Richie says, Coyote says,
I might not be flying, but I have definitely seen
that's
some
right.
fucking
Yes,
monkeys.
that's me. That's his.
How long you been doing this for, Mo? Like 3 years now?
Over 3 years, yeah.
Sweet baby.
Why do you ask?
I don't know how long I've been watching Mugs. I really don't, but it's been a long freaking time.
A couple years easily.
Yeah, but it's amazing that it went by so quick. You know, it was like,
Oh yeah.
I just remember yesterday. I felt like I was just in some chat somewhere, you know, over Paranormal Portal.
Yeah.
Moderate, you know, for the
I
first.
actually knew who you were. I had seen you in chat somewhere before, like Carrie's or
I was a mod for a long time.
over at Jake's or something.
That
I,
was,
I just didn't know you had your own show. And Jackie told me to check it out that night.
that was the first place that I saw Mo was on Bigfoot Odyssey. First time. I think that was your first live.
Yeah, but that was the first time I was ever live
That's what
on
I'm saying.
anything. It was like
That's what I'm saying.
October of fuck, I don't know.
I was gonna say, you remember?
Yeah, no, it was just before Halloween because Carrie
That's
did like
right.
the 8
No,
days
you're
of
right.
Halloween or whatever
You're
he
right.
did. But the first night was a Sunday, and he was like, anybody that wants to come on, and I was like, why not? And I put, I'll come on.
Jay says, shows there's a lot of people that are really boring on Tuesday and
I
Thursday.
am remembering that night that you come on. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's been a long fucking time ago, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
I was like, God.
I didn't have a show. I was
Seems
just
like another
I was
lifetime.
I didn't even have a channel.
another guy. I mean, I was just a moderator. I was, you know, still, I'm not nobody. I'm just.
Well, yeah, a lot of people got their start there. You know what I mean? Like, or kind of, you know, the same thing here. A lot of people started here with you.
I got there, Mike. I was watching you way before that.
People, are you kidding me? I say
I
that.
was,
all the time.
I was watching Mike before any of that ever happened.
Yeah, you've been with me for
I
you've been
I
with
saw-
me for a long time.
But I remember back when I had more subscribers than you,
Yep.
way back in the past.
I feel like he's sticking his tongue out at him. I have more subscribers than you.
I know.
Well, that's because everybody likes Mike, and I'm not real popular because I got a smart mouth.
No, I worked my ass off. When I got all the subscribers, I was working my ass off. That was during COVID. I was busting my ass. But I mean, really, a lot of subscribers came from shorts too, and they're not reoccurring people, you know.
Yeah, well, that's true. You get a lot from shorts. I've had one short get me 3,000 subscribers at one time.
I had one that gave me. I had two different ones that gave me 4,000 each. 2 different videos.
Yeah, it can happen, but it's really hard to get like that on a
But
good
they
video.
have to do over 1 million views to make things like that,
Yeah.
I put out a short today. I haven't done shorts in a long time, but I walked out the door and I looked across the lake, and there's a tree and there's a bald eagle sitting up there.
I seen it, and then the crow went after it.
The crow went after it, but then after I stopped filming, of course, because it's only a 15-second short.
Brave ass crow.
Well, the more shorts you do,
And
if you do
also-
more shorts, they'll give you a minute. After that, they'll give you a minute.
Oh no, I could have put on for a minute.
Okay.
I just wanted to make it quick, so I made sure I caught the eagle. But then an osprey comes along and chases the eagle off of that same perch, and
Yeah.
An ostrich.
osprey.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was gonna say, hot damn, hold on now. I'm only gonna believe so much now.
The osprey and the eagle, it's kind of up for grabs between them two. I've seen it go both ways, where an osprey will kind of debo the eagle, but I've seen an eagle go while an osprey was carrying the fish. An eagle came and flew. The osprey didn't know it was there, and it came up behind it and then turned upside down, and it was flying upside down, and it reached upward with its talons and stole the fish, flipped back right round so that the osprey couldn't get it. It was below it, and just took off. It was the coolest shit I've ever seen.
That's something I would love to have filmed. That's cool.
Hey, have you ever seen that thing where the bald eagles do that, and it's like they lock their feet up in midair and do that thing? What you're talking about?
They're mating.
Yeah, when they move, they lock talons and
They
plummet to
spiral down. Yeah.
I guess that's kind of like a new spin on the game of chicken. They wait and see whoever's the first one to fly out before they hit the damn ground.
I guess they're trying to get their money's worth, you know what I mean?
I reckon.
If you're gonna shack up, you might as well, stay a while.
That's
Good night.
Well,
Good night, dude.
Austin, the
That's
way
all
he
it
has kept this going for us for so long as on a regular schedule, dedicated to us all.
Wow.
Right.
Thanks,
Hey,
dude.
I was out here right at sunset, and over in the yard next to me was this great big giant rabbit hopping around. And I said, cool, I'm gonna make me a video about a rabbit. I got my phone out and I reached down and turned the phone on, and right when I turned the phone on, before I could get it up and get the video going or anything, this really big barn owl flew down and snatched a little bunny and flew off with it squealing. If I did just a little bit faster.
Damn, Marlon Perkins, you'd have filmed some shit if you'd have got that there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's it, right?
Hey, but there are some great things in nature like that. If you could go around with a camera all the time, you could catch some good stuff.
Well, I did. Hey, at least I caught a really big bird, and I actually got another video I'm gonna put up of a whole bunch of really big birds. That's about the only thing I've seen all week. Nothing to talk about, nothing to brag about. Just some big ass birds.
You don't mean no Sesame Street type shit, do you?
I swear.
Nah,
Big birds.
more like, hey, one of them looked like goddamn Q from that movie, though.
It was
Super huge.
yeah.
Griff
Yeah,
says
Abnormally huge.
Griff said he was riding a Harley and along a river, and an eagle came down and it flew in front of him for like a quarter of a mile.
That's cool. That's a long time.
Hey, you need to watch out because he was lining you up to take a dump on you is what he was doing.
Wasty kid, he says, "Oh dear God, my
No, they
God."
only do that to you, Judge.
Now.
What dog? I'm not feeding you again. Go lay down. Go eat your dry food. Go.
Yeah, my dog is getting finicky about what she eats.
My God,
Sorry,
my
I thought I was-
dog's
my
got
mic
a
was
real
on.
big head now, and she keeps wanting to be on camera. Every time I go back in my room back there in my little office area and start doing live streams, here she comes wanting to be on camera. She hit 1,000 subscribers, and now she's got a big head.
Yeah, I've seen that actually.
Like every time I look up, you've done an outfit change.
Wardrobe malfunction. I'm cool with it.
I was talking to you.
Oh, me? I took my hoodie off. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I always do that shit. I'm fidgety. I'm fidgety one way or another.
I'm not gonna be on the show with a damn runway model now.
Take it easy, Mike. You're gonna like it. You're gonna stay, and you're gonna like it.
Oh. Silence.
No, I'm reading.
You probably just read the same thing I did.
I had to go back and figure out what he was saying. I was like,
What
oh.
the heck?
That's why I don't read the comments. I get distracted.
No, Feisty Kitty said she peed a little. Lester says cat pee stinks. Don't do it, Feisty Kitty.
Shit.
Lester, what the hell you been smelling, cat pee?
Feisty Kitty says, got my litter box handy.
You need to get that unscented cat pee if you're gonna get it.
How come I got the feeling if Clampett turned that camera on, we would see the guy running the pawn shop from Pulp Fiction?
I love the way you
Hell, Daddy thought for 2 years that Pulp Fiction was a movie about a friggin' paper mill.
I don't even know what that movie's about.
Yeah, don't watch it, Mike.
No, I've seen it a bunch of times, but you know, like, did you ever see like the memes when they when they talk about what's in the suitcase?
That was good to see you, Michael. I saw you.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody you saw me.
It was in the suitcase. No, they didn't even show it was in the suitcase, did they?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Of course not.
Well, I was laughing with Michael and Mike.
At the end of the movie, there's a suitcase that they open, and it like glows gold, like but you never find out what's in there.
You were supposed to find out what's in the case in part 2, but it never got made.
Well, yeah.
I thought that was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's every movie, dude. Come on. Can I have a part 2? No, I'll tell you what's in the case in part 1.
They made a Kill Bill part 2, which was they should have made a Pulp Fiction 2.
Hell, they should have left him dead after the first one.
Yeah.
No.
Papa Craig says it's time.
Medicine time.
It's medicine time.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to be quiet now.
If you shut up, I'm not saying nothing if you don't, Danny.
Bullshit.
We'll take a vow of silence.
Yeah, you both just vowed. You just lied.
Laugh for all of 3 seconds.
Starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
Well, Papa Craig, one thing about it, you taking medicine time don't last near as long now.
Starting to wonder if Mr. P takes Mr. Lee takes his medication at the same time.
Speaking of medication,
Mr. Lee's taking medication all the time. Sorry.
Like an IV drip.
I'm just kidding.
they don't make no medication fix what that boy's got.
Wow, I think that's what Jay said all night. LOL.
He said, hey Jay, you been fishing lately? Shit, I haven't caught a single bass in a week out here.
Oh, you catching them 2 at a time now.
I was gonna wait for the end to say it, because if I mentioned it, we would have technically have mentioned it. But I was gonna say when we stopped, hey, we actually didn't mention fishing the whole time.
I can't go the whole show without bringing it up.
We're so close.
my little brother used to be hyperactive, and he'd run around and get into everything and always be opening cabinets and being nosy and just knocking stuff over because he was hyperactive. And my mom told my grandma he's hyperactive, he needs some medication for that. And my grandma looked at her and frowned, and she said, "You know, they don't make no medication to fix stupid."
Here, Connor.
LIP, Mr. Lee wants to know what you're eating now.
Chicken salad, a little bit of chicken franchise, and Sicilian cracked olives.
What the hell?
Chicken what now? Beside the chicken salad, chicken. What did you say?
That one time for
Chicken salad, chicken franchise, and Sicilian cracked olives.
what the hell is the last
I
thing?
Sicilian
what-
olives. Yeah.
Hell, I know what olives is. What the hell's a chicken's franchise?
Oh, lemon, butter, yeah, and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sicilian cracks they're good. They're very marinated in garlic and like red pepper and oil, and then I believe what they do is they're pretty big. They take a hammer and kind of just smash them real quick, and it cracks them, which allows all the juice to go in and all the flavor to go in, and then basically it just allows everything to get inside. And
You get the olives I know about with a hammer and turn into goddamn mush.
No, what the deal is?
They go in a drain and shit at the bar.
What the deal is about those cracked olives is they tell you they did it with a hammer, but really it's where the truck ran over some of them. Hey.
Okay, I stand corrected. That was Richie Evans, but you can't fault me for thinking it was Lee because he's always wanting to know what everybody's eating, and
I swear to God, I've never heard of that.
But that was Richie that had asked.
So Jen says officially made it till 11:01 before fishing, so technically made it through a whole show without mentioning it.
True.
Although not on mine. I mean, mine says it's
his
right
is
now
2 minutes behind.
Bang, that's 2 hours. So
No.
sorry.
That's weird. The one I'm on says 2 hours, 2 minutes.
Mine too. Everybody else's does. His is the only one that is 2 minutes behind.
Jay Fritz, knucklehead, I'm right beside you, behind you. Warm up the bed. Man.
Lester Taylor, I see what you're saying down there. I know Lester always was mad because he was pissed off that the love scene in Deliverance didn't ever win an Academy Award or anything.
Technically earlier, somebody said something about Pike.
Win an award, but
Yes, that's true.
Someone said something about Pike Place, and I said, I'm lucky to get a pike to peek at my lure. Oh, Pike Peak. And I said, I'm lucky to get a pike to peek at my lure. So I guess there was a little bit of fish in it. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Technically.
Yeah, that's true.
forgot about that part. I want it to be very translucent.
He says Jay Fritz has left the building. I doubt it.
Yeah, I know.
If he did, somebody threw him out.
D. Shipley. I know that name, D.
That's
Shipley.
back there. He's supposed to clean up, lock up.
I know
Yeah.
that name. D.
So
Shipley.
Russ will do another encore show on Thursday night.
Is it?
Jay left the building because somebody said the magic words. We're out of food.
Good night, Jay. I know you're still listening.
He didn't click off yet.
Nope.
He's always listening.
Always watching. The hell is that?
For the last 1,000 years.
Well, guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, chicken franchise is it's just a piece of chicken, that's like egg battered. You egg batter the outside, and then you put it in flour and whatever, and you do egg batter, and then you put it in basically like a lemon butter sauce.
Yeah.
And depending on how you like it in particular, but that's basically
Well,
what it is.
It's
At
good.
McDonald's, they call that chicken nuggets. Watch out, Roscoe.
And then Jeez.
Plus, you serve the Tabasco sauce on that, it probably tastes a little bit better.
Holy
This ain't no chicken nugget, bro. It's great.
I'm just messing with you. Just
No, I
messing
know.
with
I'm just saying. You
Says,
you ever
"Get
had
me,
chicken marsala? This is like the light version of chicken marsala. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Long Island Bigfoot night.
Marsalas with mushrooms.
mushrooms and a darker gravy. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, mushroom.
Not them kind of mushrooms.
You can't go wrong with mushrooms.
Danny's just having the marsala. He's not doing the chicken.
I got
Yeah.
marsala in my fridge too, but that's like backup food.
Damn, LIB is gone gourmet on us. What we gonna?
He just started a new channel called Gourmet Cooking with Mike.
No shit. There's an idea now.
I do some live streams cooking with.
It would
I
start
do live streams. I do cooking with cryptids sometimes. It's just one of my live.
Of course you do.
really.
Tina says, I love Italian food. My sister-in-law's Italian, and damn, she can cook.
Unfortunately, I love Italian food too, but all of it's really, really not good for me. My doctor don't want me eating none of it. Y'all eat the spaghetti and stuff because the noodles are bad for you, and don't eat the lasagna because the sauce and the noodles are bad for you. And keto's horrible. won't let you eat nothing you enjoy.
I mean, if you're eating, there's so many ways around it now. So many ways around it now. Even bread, all the different breads. I'm not saying it's good for you, but there's more healthy alternatives to it.
Sure.
Semolina is one of them, but there's also there's hundreds of types of, stuff without the certain ingredients. If you're really interested,
my biggest problem is sugar. I have an overdying love of everything sweet.
Yeah, well,
what you can do.
Me too.
So, I stay on keto. I stay on keto most of the year, but at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the 4th of July are the 3 times of the year I allow myself to pretty much eat what I want, because it's the holiday, right? And this year I ate like a cat. I had the big Thanksgiving Day dinner. I ate cheesecake and I ate this other kind of Jello cake stuff. And be honest with you, it was delicious and I loved eating it. But for a week after I ate that, I never felt worse. I mean, I felt horrible until I went back on not just keto, I went back on straight carnivore.
Papa Craig will tell you about that. Like
that's all I've been eating, Like today, I ate good today. I had 2 great big giant country fried steaks, keto style.
Hey Richie, how's Dawn doing? I hope she's well. Tell her I said hello, please.
Yeah, and making Jello in a bundt pan doesn't make it a cake.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Richie. Michael Heywood said hey to you too, Richie. He told me to tell you.
Oh my God, her gator chili. Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
I'm still mad about that.
Dawn's gator chili. That was good.
I missed that one.
But yeah, guys, we're over 2 hours. I want to thank everybody for stopping by tonight. It's good to see you, Susie. Thank you,
Mikey.
Thank you. Mike, Dan, Mike.
Right.
3 mics.
Happy holidays, all.
Oh, hey, folks, I enjoyed it. Y'all take care. I'll check y'all out later.
All right,
Good
Mr.
to see you,
Heywood.
Mike.
Happy trails, dude. And everybody be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and ring that stupid little bell for Boggs. Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Exactly.
Good night, Danny. Good to see you.
Take care.
You backstage, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you backstage.
Yay! I get to be backstage.
All right, Mike. You gonna hang out for a little bit, or you gonna split?
Yeah, I'll see you back there for a minute.
Right on.
See you in a bit.
Well, guys,
11:11.
that was interesting.
I'm sorry, I just saw that on the screen.
Mine says 11:10. I don't know why my computer's
in
off. I
chat.
think because
What's
I
your
set
chat
the time.
show on the screen? That's where I saw it, 11:11.
My chat.
Yeah, if you look in comments and chat, it gives you a time.
Oh yeah,
So,
11:11.
yeah,
Right on.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Really. We'll be here on Thursday, and I
We'll
hope to
be
see
here.
everybody there. Thanks for, like I said, Susie and everybody for stopping in. That was cool.
Thanks for the laughs, guys. It was
Yeah,
fun. I needed it.
I'm sure everybody needs a good laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of one another. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. Love you guys. You got anything to say?
Oh, I've said it.
Okay.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you Thursday.
Peace and God bless.